Welcome to the Personal Development and Mindset Audiobook Summary Series, presented by MBB Biswanath Subhash Panda. Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance by Angela Duckworth. Angela Duckworth delves into the importance of grit, a combination of passion and persistence. She argues that it's a key factor in achieving long-term goals and success. Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance Summary. Introduction: The Grit Factor. Angela Duckworth's grit explores why talent alone doesn't guarantee success. Instead, a combination of passion and perseverance, what she calls grit, is the true driver of achievement. Through real-life stories, scientific research, and personal experiences, she demonstrates how grit can be cultivated and why it's essential for long-term success. This detailed summary will explore each chapter's key insights, real-world examples, and actionable steps for developing grit in our lives. Chapter 1: Showing Up with Grit. Grit is more than hard work, it's about persistence despite obstacles. Duckworth shares inspiring stories of high achievers in various fields, from military cadets to Olympic athletes, who succeeded not because they were the most talented, but because they never gave up. She introduces the Grit Scale, a test designed to measure a person's passion and persistence over time. Her research finds that those with higher grit scores, as measured by this scale, tend to outperform others, regardless of intelligence or natural ability. The takeaway: talent alone does not predict success, grit does. Chapter 2: The Role of Effort in Success. Many people believe that talent is the key to success, but Duckworth challenges this notion with her simple formula. Talent times effort equals skill. Skill times effort equals achievement. This formula emphasizes that effort counts twice. Even the most talented individuals won't reach their potential without sustained effort. The key is to practice deliberately, focusing on improvement rather than just repetition. A major example she discusses is how famous athletes like Michael Jordan and Serena Williams became legends, not because of sheer talent, but because they dedicated years to refining their skills through hard work and resilience. Chapter 3: Passion, the Fire That Fuels Grit. Many people struggle to find their passion, assuming they should immediately recognize it. Duckworth argues that passion isn't something you find, it's something you develop over time. Passion grows through exploration, persistence, and aligning work with personal values. She shares the example of Jeff Bezos, who didn't start as an entrepreneur in e-commerce but gradually found his passion for innovation. He followed his curiosity and pursued long-term goals, demonstrating that deep passion is cultivated through experience, not discovered overnight. A key tip: instead of searching for a perfect passion, nurture your interests and stay committed to long-term goals that excite you. Chapter 4: Perseverance, the other half of grit. Perseverance means enduring hardships, learning from failure, and staying the course. Gritty individuals don't quit when things get tough. They see setbacks as opportunities to learn, adapt, and push forward. Duckworth highlights stories of entrepreneurs, scientists, and artists who faced repeated failures but persisted until they succeeded. J.K. Rowling, for instance, was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. She stresses that setbacks are inevitable, but those who push through them emerge stronger. Building resilience is essential for long-term success. Chapter 5: The Science of Grit Through Neuroscience and Psychology. Duckworth explains how the brain adapts to effort and persistence. Neural pathways strengthen with practice, making perseverance a habit. The science confirms that grit isn't fixed, it can be cultivated through mindset and behavior. She discusses Carol Dweck's growth mindset theory, which suggests that people who believe abilities can be developed through effort are more likely to persist. If we see failures as learning experiences, we are more likely to continue. Key takeaway: adopt a growth mindset, view challenges as growth opportunities rather than barriers to success. Chapter 6: He for Psychological Assets of Grit. Duckworth identifies for key traits that define gritty people. Interest: loving what you do. Practice: committing to daily improvement. Purpose: connecting work to a greater cause. Hope: believing effort will lead to growth. Each of these elements contributes to long-term perseverance and passion. By developing these traits, we can cultivate more grit in our own lives. Chapter 7: Parenting and Grit. How do you raise gritty kids? Duckworth suggests a wise parenting approach, balancing high expectations with firm support. Encouraging perseverance, discipline, and resilience in children fosters a lifelong grit mindset. She shares stories of parents who instill grit by teaching kids to push through challenges rather than give up. The hard thing rule, where each family member must commit to a difficult activity and stick with it, is one way to build perseverance in young minds. Chapter 8. The Gritty Culture. Grit thrives in environments that value persistence. Whether in schools, workplaces, or teams, culture shapes perseverance. Surrounding yourself with gritty individuals and mentors helps sustain motivation and commitment. Organizations like West Point and companies like Google prioritize grit in their selection process, knowing that perseverance is a better predictor of success than raw intelligence. We naturally become grittier by being in environments that challenge us to persist. Chapter 9. How to grow your grit. Grit isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. Duckworth outlines practical steps. Develop a passion, explore interests deeply. Stay committed, set long-term goals. Embrace hardship, learn from failure. Find meaning, connect work to a higher purpose. Surround yourself with gritty people, culture matters. By consistently practicing these steps, we build the resilience and passion to achieve great things. Conclusion: the power of grit. Grit is a transformative force. It's not about being the smartest or the most talented, it's about perseverance, resilience, and passion. By cultivating grit, we unlock our true potential and achieve extraordinary things. This realization should inspire and motivate you to cultivate grit in your own life. Duckworth's final message is clear: success isn't about luck or genius. It's about showing up, working hard, and refusing to quit. That's the power of grit. This reiteration of the book's key message should enlighten and inform you. Final thought: to succeed in any area of life, cultivate grit. Stay passionate, stay persistent, and never give up. The path to greatness is built one step at a time. If you enjoyed this audiobook summary, take a moment to share it with others, subscribe to the channel, and give it a like. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your feedback to help us improve, and let us know in the comments if there's a specific audiobook summary you'd like to hear next. Subscribers can download the free audiobook summary PDF from the link below. Thank you very much.